Hi everybody. This video may not mean a whole lot to some of you. Some of you will understand what it is and who it is and all that good stuff. But there's been Elvis impersonators as far back as I think 1954, they said. And of course I was one back in the early 90s, 100 years ago. And some of the first ones, guys like Johnny Hara, he was awesome. Another guy that was talked about a lot was a guy named Terry Tigre. His name was actually Terry Cobb, but he started out as a Conway Twitty sound-alike, and they pressed some records on him, and he actually used Conway Twitty's band, but he found out, I guess, he sounded a lot more like Elvis than he thought he did, and he ended up pressing a ton of records, did some albums, and was signed to a couple labels. And his name was first brought up in my world when I was a kid because my dad used to tell me that there was a guy named Terry Tigre that used to do Elvis at a place in Springfield called The Grove. Now, The Grove was a hot night spot there in Springfield, and it's been since it's torn down and long gone. But it was a hot spot, and there's probably some people on here that'll be able to tell you more about The Grove. But Terry Tigre used to play the Holiday Inn circuit and was an Elvis impersonator before Elvis had passed away. This is in the 70s, mid-70s, early 70s. And it just so happened, I'm almost to Tupelo, Mississippi right now, and I'm in a little town. It's kind of just a little stop in the road that there's really not much here, and there's not even a sign, but the website said the cemetery was in Frankstown, Mississippi, which is not very far north of Tupelo. And of course, Tupelo, Elvis was born and raised until he was 12 or 13, and they moved to Memphis, a little ways northeast, or I'm sorry, northwest of here. But anyway, I found the spot where Terry Cobb is buried. He was born in 1946, died March 22nd, 3 days ago, 25 years ago, I guess, 1983. He was performing in the Holiday Inn in Tupelo, Mississippi, doing an Elvis show. And they said that he had gotten finished up, I guess it was March 21st, and got in his car early in the morning to leave, to go home, and ran right into the back of a stalled pickup truck in the highway or something. Anyway, killed him, I think, instantly. But he was only 37 years old. But if you look on YouTube or on the internet, he went by the name Terry Tigre, but his name is Terry Cobb. And Tigre is spelled T-I-G-R-E. There's some really cool videos and stuff that he recorded that really sounded a lot like Elvis. Makes me wonder what Elvis probably thought of him. But anyway, I found the grave here, and I'll show it to you. A little cemetery out here in the middle of Mississippi, middle of nowhere. Anyway, here's his marker. It says, "God has placed you and will take care of you in the Heaven Hall of Fame. We love you more than yesterday, less than tomorrow." Anyway, this is where he's buried. I added some flowers I found on the ground over there. There wasn't any flowers, so I don't know if he has any family here or kin. I would be interested in knowing that, just to visit with him sometime. Be interesting. But anyway, I'm in Mississippi. I'm gonna head on down to Tupelo, and I've got some work in Florida I got to take care of. And I'll be back home. Love you guys. Choose to live.